Okay, so Cobra Taint and his brother Tristan, the guys who we talked about recently, they are,
human fecal matter.
They're red pillars. Cobra Taint has said that basically he tricks girls into doing a webcam business for him, and he keeps the money. He was just arrested for human trafficking. The U.S. Embassy reached out to him. He lives in,
I think it's Romania.
Romania. Yeah. Reached out to him, and they're like, "Yo, this guy is holding an American citizen hostage and making her do webcams." And he got raided by the police in Romania for human trafficking. And I guess he's out on bail.
Did you see who got him out? It's in the Discord.
Oh my God. So this makes sense. This is who got him out. So this actually,
Let's go.
That makes sense. My great client here, Cobra Taint, was charged with 2 counts of human trafficking. He has priors of human trafficking and SA. He was under the influence of 20 drugs. He actually killed 2 people while in drug-induced psychosis. And I'm happy to report here that my great client, Cobra Taint, got off with no jail time.
Let's go.
By the way, this guy's the best. I love this lawyer. I was giggling about it over the weekend and going back and watching it. Look at that. Can we? Are we trying to contact him, Ian?
We're on it.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want him. 0 jail time, baby. Let's go. Are you happy with the results, Cobra Taint? I am very happy with the results. I am going back to my webcam dem.
With some bubbling water.
You're a pussy if you don't drink the bubbling water.
He said water. How did he say water?
Water.
Water.
Anyway, here they are talking about me.
There's a guy with a really big podcast.
Elmer Fedloff.
There's a guy with a really big podcast.
Okay.
Who actually genuinely spoke a ton of shit about me.
Yeah.
Insulted me loads, saying like I'm an incel and I don't get pussy.
Oh, that's the worst. That's not the worst thing I said about you, bro. I called you a human trafficker, okay? Saying you're an incel that doesn't get pussy is probably the lightest thing I said. And the fact that you perceive that as the biggest insult is fucking crazy. Holy shit, dude.
Jesus Christ.
This guy on the left said I don't get pussy.
Okay, show me.
No.
I'm married, bro. I'm not in the getting pussy game. I have 2 kids. But also I don't care about how much pussy I get. That doesn't define my worth as a person. I can't believe that's the thing he identified as the thing that insulted him the most. These men, he really measures his worth by how much pussy he gets, and that's so disturbing. Oh my God. This man is literally a caveman. I think we found the missing link. Holy shit. Oh, you're not intimidated? And don't act like you're not intimidated by this stance, boy. You know I look good.
Up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, Tristan, he actually was saying this guy doesn't know about girl. That guy. He looks like he tries to make best friends with kids at the park.
He definitely does. He drives a creepy, blacked out
You literally
van
kidnap kids at the park. That's your fucking job.
I mean, it's interesting that you say I'm looking for kids at the park. You're literally a human trafficker.
Yes.
You were just raided by the police for kidnapping people.
Wasn't she like 18 or 19 or something?
I don't know.
Basically children.
But dude, why don't you talk about did you watch this whole thing, anyone? Did he talk about
AB and Zach both.
Yeah.
Did he talk about getting raided?
No, not one.
Not the part.
You're gonna call me out and ignore the fact you were just raided by the Romanian SWAT team for human trafficking, bro? No wonder he keeps saying that the worst thing I said about him is that he gets no pussy, because he doesn't want to mention the part that he's a fucking criminal. Yeah, you would ignore the other shit I was saying. Hey, bro, here's an idea. Get a shirt that fits you. Why you got the, you know what I'm saying?
Also, he needs a better microphone. And same with Fresh and Fit. His audio is shit, dude.
There you have it. Zach has
Probably their
spoke
worst
up.
crime.
Do you concur, Dan?
I mean, if
Oh, yeah,
you're-
the worst thing he's ever done.
by far, yeah. But if you're doing a podcast, you better get your audio sorted. This is my favorite thing, maybe, that we've watched in a while. I love this shit. Oh, my God. Go ahead, Cobra.
Subscription to skip the ads.
Extra premium.
Yeah, extra premium.
He looks like it's the kind of guy, I'll take you for ice cream. Don't tell your mom. He's one of them.
Yeah, he
Weird.
is.
He supposedly has a big podcast. I had no idea who this guy was, right? So someone sent me this link. I looked it up. There's this heifer, this out-of-shape dude, and then there's some other really out-of-shape chick. And then I realized, obviously, they're just jealous because they're both obese.
No, here's the thing.
Wait, did
you
he
know
say?
what? I'm
Wait,
gonna
did he say there was a hot chick?
He said, I think,
Out of shape, I think.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
defend him. Can I defend him for half a second? If I was him,
Wait, someone wanted to defend me?
Listen to it.
Listen.
I'd hate us too, or you. I don't know if he came at both of us or you. I don't watch his fucking channel. I don't watch fat dudes. Why the fuck would I listen to him?
I don't watch
was
fat
him,
dudes.
I'd hate us.
I don't watch fat dudes. I don't fuck with them fat dudes, bruv. I tell you what, Kung Fu Panda, I don't fuck with that fat Jack Black. Will Ferrell, a little bit overweight. Don't watch his movies. These guys are bright, man. Really bright.
I hate you. Of course he does. Of course he does. Don't get mad at the dude. He's fat. He's short. He's clearly lonely. He's wearing fucking baggy ass shorts. Was he American? He looks fucking amazing. He's dressed as American. Yeah, I'm in my tailored $10,000 suits without a geeky hat on. I haven't got a pedo mustache. I got all the women. I got money. I got the Bugatti. I got the jet.
It's true, but no.
Of course he hates us.
Of course, but it's just an amazing lack of self-awareness for somebody like that. It's actually almost an impressive lack.
So are you guys going to mention you got raided by the SWAT team for human trafficking, or you just going to ignore that part? He's fat. Dude, what the fuck? They never mention that shit, bro. Y'all need to mention that before you talk about me.
I just love the fact that they have to bring up their self-worth because they're so insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
I have a $10,000 suit. I'm 6'4", weighing so-and-so.
I have a jet and a Bugatti.
It's like, cool, dude. Good for you.
In all honesty, their insecurity is scary. Like,
Oh, it's
I've heard
terrifying.
stuff about them in the past, like trying to dox people. I don't know if it's legit or
Well,
not. But
everyone knows where I
they're
live.
Definitely,
I'm glad they live in Romania,
yeah.
you know. But they're obviously very bad dudes. They literally kidnap people. They're criminals. So, you know, whatever.
It is kind of, it's fun too, because like, not that he even has a point with this or that it matters, but if they actually knew anything about you, I mean, you are also very wealthy. You live in Los Angeles. They live in Romania. No offense to our Romanian fans, but like,
No, it's a little
Los
it's a
Angeles
little
rich
more-
versus Romanian rich. There is a difference there.
Yeah. And people who only admire money, saying you have a creepy black van. Bitch, that's a Rolls Royce.
It is a Rolls Royce. No, I'm not.
Not that
poor.
that makes you better
No,
than
you're
them
right.
or anybody, but it's ironic that they're bringing that up. You know, they probably don't know anything about you. So
No, I'm not poor, and obviously I don't take offense to that. I think it's funny. Also, what's interesting about my money is that I made it by not human trafficking people. So
Right.
that's a bonus for me, I think.
very, very good bonus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it's all on the books. I've paid taxes on everything. I didn't kidnap anyone and force them into doing webcam, stuff like that. So it's good money. It's clean money. But I don't have a Bugatti. Yo, so I think that what they're trying to say when they say I look like I'd be at a playground, they're trying to say stay off our turf. We don't need no competition around here. We recruit young. They say with models in baseball, they try to find them young. Well, there you have it. Stay off our turf, buddy.
Get off a slide, man. You can't go on it.
That's awesome. Yeah. Love it.
Lack of self-awareness for someone like that to look at someone like me who's as accomplished as I am with every genetic gift God can possibly bestow.
Except intelligence. I mean, except rational thought. Except any moral compass, which is important, by the way, to live in society. You have to have some morals. This is God's chosen champion. Except fucking hair on your head. Sorry, but just saying.
Just saying.
I mean, hairline check, you know. Just saying.
Just saying.
He said got every genetic, you know, just saying.
God.
Okay.
I go, this guy doesn't,
He doesn't get women.
Like, I don't know if he's just like,
Did I even ever say they don't get women? Why did they even identify that as a...
I could see you having said that.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and watch, but
I mean, of course they have sex. Who cares, though? You know? I mean...
especially if it's like with Michaela Peterson.
I have relationships with women.
I wonder if they did eat like a steak like Lady and the Tramp where you meet in the middle. Eating a raw
big
meat.
ass fucking T-bone.
it's actually an incredible, it's actually almost an impressive level of delusion.
Yeah, well, let me ask a question. Let me ask a question to people like him who will say shit like that about people like us. Men complain all the time, oh, women just like guys with money. Women only like guys who are 6 foot plus. Women only like guys who blah, blah, blah. Everything you guys complain about women only like describes me. So if...
I never said any of those things, bro. I'm married. I never
I have no idea what they're talking about.
I never complain about any of that stuff, bro. I really don't care. I mean, that's
Because you're not a high value male.
He makes it sound like I was like, it's not fair. I don't get any pussy, and these tall guys are fucking all the bitches, and I'm just so bitterly married for 10 years with 2 kids, while these guys get all the pussy.
If the women aren't fucking me, who are they fucking? You? The short, poor guys? Oh, women only like money. Women only date you if you're 6 foot tall. Oh, the Tates don't get laid.
I'm short and poor.
Okay, well, don't expect them to watch the whole podcast.
Short and
I
poor,
suppose.
baby. That's me.
Yep.
How the fuck do you connect those two things and make them make sense? I'm 6 foot fucking 4, 110 kilograms. I got my fucking muscles. I got my cars. I got my big ass house. I got the jacuzzi. Would you like to come on a date and drink some champagne, sit in the jacuzzi with me? No, I want to date the fat guy with a podcast who's short. If they're not
you know what?
fucking
I'm actually sure that a lot of women would prefer to date me. I'm not saying that as a flex, just because you're like a essayist who's like creepy and violent and scary and like unhinged lunatic, and obviously not a good partner. And so, like, yeah, there are different kinds of women in the world, and the one that I would pursue is one like Hila, who is looking for someone with substance and stability and a levity and a sense of humor and stuff like that. And that's the kind of woman that I would want to date and be with anyway. So it's just find it like this is where these guys they put everyone in these holes. Like they say all men are the same, all women are the same, and I just don't know how you go through your life living like so simplistically like that. But it really, you know, it's interesting because these guys could do coaching, and it really shows you what they think about the people that pay them for advice. Because they go, "You're short, you're fat, you're pathetic, you don't have what I have." So, like, what are you doing bothering taking people's money and coaching them if they're not 6'4" and rich? Because apparently, if you're just fat, you shouldn't even exist.
Maybe that's the coaching.
He's like, here's how tall are you? Here's a questionnaire. We'll start with the questionnaire. Under 6 foot, just kill yourself. This course isn't
get
for you.
remember we looked the leg lengthening surgery?
Oh.
Where they like break your legs and then you spend 3 years healing to gain like
you
2
can add
inches?
like 4 inches. No, you can get bigger than that.
Well, so maybe that's the advice.
I'm gonna get that surgery and come step to them. What's up? What's up now?
Who are they fucking?
So I have genuinely not watched the episode. All I know is he was insulting me. I actually tried to watch the episode to do like an important review. But bro, you know what the worst thing about him? The worst thing about him is not only is he a mouth breather, because he's really overweight. But worse is he's not even intelligent. He's not compendious. He can't even do as we do. He can't even speak quickly. So he's one of those guys who does a podcast. Is like, hey, yeah, so this guy's got a YouTube channel.
I don't want to do.
That's a spot on impression. I gotta say, they nailed it.
I don't want to do this, but can you just do me a favor and how many views does this one have? Because they're master podcasters, right? So they should be doing pretty good. As opposed to me, who is a horrible talker, a slow talker, a mouth breather, all that. Let's check their views here. Oh, wait, Tate's live chatting?
No, this is from the video we were just reacting to. This was his live chat.
This is the best comment from his live chat. Look, he has Tourette's laughing face like, what a fucking loser. He's a loser. He was born with Tourette's. Wow. He is a Jew and pro-Israel. I'm not pro-Israel. Where does that come from?
I mean, the Jew part is probably the more telling element of that comment.
I get the feeling these guys
what they're getting at there. Yeah. This is quite the insult.
He uses his brain to pay for Big Macs. That's why it's so slow.
What the fuck?
Epic own right there. What?
It's nonsense.
It's just.
It really doesn't make sense at all.
It doesn't make any sense.
Kenny B, another comment. Pull that one up, Dan.
Sure. And you know it's going to be fire when you got an anime profile.
He says that guy makes his staff wear masks while they film their podcasts as well. I mean,
we did for like a week when we had a COVID scare. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
And like at the height of the lockdown.
When it was basically, when all businesses were shut down, but we had an exemption for being entertainment. Yo, this dude doesn't even drink sparkling water, bro.
Sparkling water.
Girls.
That one baffled. It still baffles.
His viewers will agree.
Oh wait, can you find their views? Because I did want to do that.
73K, sorry.
That's this podcast has 73K views.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to admit that's more than I thought they would be having.
I would have thought like 12K.
Yeah. That's more than I expected, but I don't know if I need to pull up my podcast because I'm just going to say this. Clearly people like listening to me talk more than you guys. Just saying. The numbers don't lie, boys.
Just saying.
And I'm not here to toot my own horn, but come on now.
Just saying.
Somebody said real cute toy podcast. Wasn't it? Wasn't that what Kavanaugh said about you?
Yeah, that's what I just said. He said when he sent his threatening Instagram message to me, he said, I don't know what you think you're doing with your toy podcast, but you're messing with real things here and has real consequences.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so here's the expectation of what Cobra Taint does, and here's the reality. He's actually on the school bus.
Oh, no.
He like I said, he grooms, he gets them young, and just like a model scout, for his webcam thing.
The type of person who watches that kind of guy for entertainment is that kind of guy.
His brain is so slow. He can't even speak quickly. And I'm trying.
What are you talking about?
Guarantees.
I got stuff to do, right?
What? I honestly can't even say anything. They're just shouting, blah, blah, blah. He's poor. He's fat. He can't talk fast. Since when is talking fast an favorable attribute? Talking fast? I never heard that.
It can be contextually, but it's not inherently.
Talk fast? You putting that on your resume or something?
I talk real fast.
A fast guy. If I sit down, I want to. Okay, tell me.
I mean, I don't do a line before my show like you guys clearly did.
He doesn't speak particularly fast either.
He just is loud.
He seems to be speaking at a fairly regular pace, I would say.
We got to remember, this is the guy that doesn't have time to cook. Said cooking's for poor people.
Right.
He's always on the
Or
move.
rich people, actually. Cooking's for morons and rich people. Because they have the time.
Let's go.
I mean, people that shout like this, I think, are insecure in what they're saying, so they shout to make it seem more interesting.
Information. Insult me, get it over with. So I'm sitting there, and I'm just right anyway. I looked at this. YouTube. I was like, I can't even watch this. It's fucking awful. Like, you need somebody to do a super edit.
I ain't even mad. Of course people like that. You know what? If people like that didn't hate us, we're doing something wrong.
The biggest own of all is the fact that they don't mention being arrested for human trafficking. Basically, that's the biggest own. I mean, that's checkmate right there.
We cut it short, but they went on. They said some nasty things about Hila that we didn't even want to show. But.
Why? Let's watch it. That's good stuff. What do they say? I mean, it's good. Come on. Hila's secure about herself. She's not going to make these bozos make her feel bad.
Okay, I'll send it.
Trust me, I only want it for the entertainment value. Hila gets this shit all the time. She's very secure, as am I. They're not going to make her feel bad. I just want to know how low these guys go. To basically avoid saying that we were arrested for human trafficking. Let's see. I mean, at least she's with me by choice. You know, at least my wife chooses to be with me, unlike your fucking partners who shackle in a small room and make them webcam. Like, I try to get a woman to willfully stay with you for more than 6 months, bro. See how that works out. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Should we do that?
So this is it.
Oh, God, she looks so beautiful. Like, you're going to be stretching to try to make it sound like she's not gorgeous. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how they do.
Oh, seriously? Seriously?
Pow, pow. Mr. Producer.
You can't even steal that guy's wife because we cannot be seen with a woman of that caliber in the compound or in public.
But what if she...
In the compound. I know what that means.
Holds the camera.
Yo, if I was next, first of all, Hila's gorgeous. Everybody knows that. If I was dating God, what's a beautiful woman's name? Nobody can think of one? What the fuck?
I mean, of a celebrity?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
No, that's not a good one.
I knew you wouldn't accept it as the person that came to me.
What's her name? Fucking the girl who was...
Dua Lipa.
Okay, Dua Lipa. If I was next to Dua Lipa, they'd be like, dude, would never be caught with a girl of this caliber. Like, no matter how beautiful the girl is, they'd be like, oh, no, she's the worst looking girl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hila's objectively gorgeous. Take the L, bitch.
You know what? I think we might fire Scott Adams' wife and hire Ethan's wife.
Should we do that?
So this is it. This is his wife. We don't get girls, and this is his wife. Let me tell you something. Ethan, I would rather sleep in a bed by myself every night for the rest of my life than marry a woman who looked like that.
That's right, Ethan.
So,
well, first of all, you have to find someone who wants to marry you first, which I have a feeling is going to be very difficult for you guys. But again, yeah, Dua Lipa would be like, this is disgusting. What a fucking fat B word.
even if I didn't get girls, I'm doing better than you. That's negative girls. That's minus girls.
What are you saying?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but like, no matter how hard they try to pretend like Hila's ugly, she is gorgeous, and you can't even. Nobody's even believing this. I mean, she's not. She looks great.
Life out, son.
But you know,
sort your life out.
You know what, like, Scott, I love the fact that Christina moves my cam while Scott Adams is watching the kids. So what I'm thinking of doing is, Tristan, hear me out.
Okay.
What if I got 2 moving cams?
Okay. Okay.
And they can both move my cameras.
I don't want this girl in my house.
Bruv. Ethan's wife, Scott Adams' wife, both there moving my cameras. And then what I'll do is I'll tandem put them on the scene.
Who's he talking about? Scott? Was that another guy they got beef with or something?
I'm not sure about that.
It seems like it.
So they're talking about kidnapping Hila and putting her in webcam slavery?
Oh, nice.
It seems like.
Oh, by the way, cheers. Sparkling water.
Oh, classy. Can I get a soda water so I don't look poor and miserable,
Absolutely.
please, somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying basically, I'm going to kidnap your wife, put her in the webcam, and put her in human trafficking slavery. Awesome. Sorry, I accidentally moved the needle there.
Same screen, because I'm done. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm Mr. Producer. That's what's happening for the next show. 2 steady cams, 2 wives. Every single time someone annoys me and I take their wife, we add another steady cam to set up. Until it just gets ridiculously large to the point we can no longer get in the room. And they have to have 50 little boxes of moving cameras. And no one understands what's going on.
We can label them.
And we can label them. And I can just sit there and just talk about everyone's wives that I own as they steadily move the cameras before we go to my bedroom for a steady hand job. Super steady.
What? I don't even know what the fuck he's on about.
I stepped out to get a drink for a minute, and I'm totally lost as to what he's talking about. Every wife he steals, he's going to add another Steadicam to his video setup for the podcast? What's the
I don't get the joke. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I'll go back a bit.
I also think he said he owns like people. Or did he mean
Yeah,
own?
no, that's what he said. I own your wife.
Well, yeah, he just got raided by the Romanian police for owning people. That was the problem.
Right.
That's actually the crime you did commit that you're not mentioning on this show.
I was gonna say this, but since they're making fun of Hila, it looks like Tristan is wearing a hairpiece.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, something does not look natural there.
Well, if that's his brother, that hair, you can't explain that hair with this head.
Something's going on
Like,
there.
this guy is bald as fuck. He looks like a fucking hard-boiled egg, dude.
He's gonna kill me now for saying that, but
Yeah, he's coming to you next,
Yeah.
boy.
She looks like no. And full respect to my girl out there, Caitlyn Jenner. She doesn't look like Caitlyn Jenner. She looks like straight up Bruce from the 1970s.
And not Bruce Wayne.
Dude, you guys are just saying bullshit. Like, come on. Try harder to insult her, dude. It's just, like, ridiculous.
No. It's Bruce Jenner. Jeez, that's his wife?
That's his wife.
We don't get girls. That's
There's
his
one
wife?
other guy we always talk about. Who's the guy who puts the dildos up his bum and talks about being really important and thinks he's in charge?
Well, this guy probably does do that.
No, of
also.
course he does this, but it's a different guy. And then he's what's his name?
The bum dildo man.
The one who fucks.
I think they're done. I don't know what they're on about, but I get the idea.
pretty much it.
Oh, no. No, here's another comment by the same guy. This is the same guy who said I'm a Jew and I'm pro-Israel.
Right, yeah.
Oh, man, this guy, Saeed. Ethan has a very strong bond with Susan, CEO of YouTube. Be careful, guys.
It's a very strong bond. You guys are tight.
I think that's more Jewish conspiracy shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Saeed.
Saeed?
Who's clearly black-pilled AF.
Wait, one of their own commenters said that?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe he's onto something.
Nice wig, Tristan.
It's from their chat. Interesting.
Yo, Tristan, you have a hairpiece? Do you know what that means? Like, first of all, no hate, okay? But I'm allowed to make fun of this guy's hairpiece for the very basic fact that he talks about how they have all the genetic blessings and they're perfect human specimens. But Tristan, if that's true, why do you glue a fucking skunk to your head? Like, imagine this guy who thinks he's God's gift to the world going to the gluer, and then they have to peel it off. His head is bald as a fucking hard-boiled egg, and then they gotta clean his bald head and then add glue. And meanwhile, he's like, I'm God's perfect specimen, as they glue a fucking rug to his head.
I see other people saying they agree that it looks like a hairpiece. I mean,
I gotta say, hairpieces are pretty amazing. I would consider if I was bald. I've seen some that look really good, but I would probably do the hair transplant. Or maybe he has no fucking hair. You can't transplant if you're as bald as they are.
there's probably ways. I mean,
No,
I don't know.
or you could take it from your ass, I guess. But usually you need some hair on the back of the head, right, to transplant.
I guess maybe. Yeah. You know, Romania is fairly close to Turkey, which is famous for doing those hair transplants. So maybe
Right.
he just popped over. I know Hassan's always joking about how it's the hair transplant capital of the world.
They do a lot of plastic surgeries in Turkey, if I recall.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's right.
They have they just have some kind of thing there. They're great at it. So there you go. I mean, you know,
People saying Dan thoughts. I don't want a hairpiece.
you rock it, bro.
I'm
You're proud.
comfortable
You're
with
proud. You're proud. But clearly they're jealous of my hairline, and it shows. You can always tell. You know, I have an impeccable hairline, and that brings out the worst in some people.
Yeah.
It's true that all of my worst enemies are balding or receding.
It is very interesting.
But I love my bald boys out there.
Bald brethren?
My balls. My boys and balls. Someone said he's too toxic for hair. That's an interesting point. I love that hairpiece though, Tristan. Beautiful.
Tristan wig.
So there you go. I got enough of these clowns. But, you know, like I said, the biggest own of all is that they don't mention, basically, 95% of what I was talking about is how they were arrested.
Right.
And they somehow missed all that. And just saw the part where I said they don't get girls, apparently.
Well, you were talking too slow. Maybe if you picked up the pace a little bit.
Come on. Okay, here, this one's for you. So I heard you guys were arrested for human trafficking. Is that true or not? Because the American embassy sent a report to the Romanian embassy that said that there was a girl being held hostage that's been disappeared for a few years. So is it true or not that you got arrested by the Romanian SWAT team for human trafficking? Are you out on bail, yes or no? Please explain.
That's not your ID.
Someone says, you know that hairpiece smells like cigarettes and desperation. Yeah, that'd be wild to give that a sniff.
You guys skip the part where Taint asks his people to find out where you live. Might have another Cody situation.
Oh, everyone knows where I live. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, he said that? I want to see that.
I didn't see a part.
I didn't see that.
Did he say that? That's pretty
It may have
good.
been earlier in
been
that, or
spread
later
out,
in the
yeah.
episode or something.
Wait, if I actually want that timestamp. I'm really curious to find it.